Hello guys, in this video we are going to study about renal tubular acidosis. So basically there are three types of renal tubular acidosis: RTA type 1, 2 and 4. And very important, there is nothing called RTA type 3, right? And means actually you don't have to remember it. Now coming to RTA type 1, 2, 3, we will only discuss about the basic things and the basic difference about them so that you can reach up to a proper answer, right? I'm not going to discuss about the conceptual part or not. I'm not going to make you understand what is renal tubular acidosis. I'm only going to discuss how to solve questions in NEETPG next or INICET, right? Only these things will be discussed. So first of all, the basic difference in RTA 1, 2 and 3 is that RTA type 1, 2 and 4 is that RTA type 4 is the only RTA in which potassium is high, right? The rest RTA type 1 and RTA type 2 have hypokalemia. RTA type 4 is hyperkalemic, right? Next thing which is important, that the urinary pH of RTA type 1 is the only one where the urinary pH is more than 5.5. Rest the urinary pH in RTA type 2 is less than 5.5 and the urinary pH of RTA type 4 is also less than 5.5. Extremely important. Now coming to the next point, which will help you to differentiate the causes, right? Amphotericin B and analgesic abuse. Amphotericin B and analgesic abuse are the two causes which cause RTA type 1, right? Next, what causes RTA type 2? Mainly rickets, hypophosphatemic rickets, right? Actually, the thing is that what occurs due to RTA type 2? It is hypophosphatemic rickets is associated with it. And lastly, RTA type 4, you have to remember the most important cause or the most common cause of it. It is diabetic hyporenism or diabetes, right? So the most important cause over here is diabetes. This has been asked once in INICET and NEETPG examination. It is very important, right? Apart from that, ACE inhibitors, angiotensin receptor blockers, NSAIDs are the cause that cause RTA type 4, right? So these are the three basic difference. Another basic difference, that the location of RTA type 1 is distal convoluted tubule. Very important. It is distal convoluted tubule. People generally make mistakes in it. RTA type 2, the location is proximal convoluted tubule. And lastly, in RTA type 4, it is collecting ducts, right? It is collecting duct. Or the main thing over here is decrease in aldosterone production. The main problem is decrease in aldosterone production. You can understand over here in the causes also, in ACE inhibitor and ARBs, both of these decrease the aldosterone production. Next, diabetes causes decrease in aldosterone production because diabetes damages the kidney, and if kidney is damaged, then renin will not be released from the kidney. That's why diabetic hyporenism causes RTA type 4. And of course, if aldosterone production is decreased, then what will happen? Aldosterone throws potassium out of the body into the urine, right? If there is low aldosterone, then what will happen? Potassium will go up. So it is a mechanism by which you can remember these things, right? So in summary, in a nutshell, there is only one RTA where potassium is high, it is RTA type 4. And there is only one RTA where pH is high, more than 5.5, it is RTA type 1, right? And rest are low, right? In RTA type 1, potassium low, and RTA type 2 also potassium low, and RTA type 2 urinary pH is also low, and in RTA type 4 urinary pH is also low. There is only one place, again I am telling you, only one place where potassium is high, it is type 4, and only one place where pH is more than 5.5 urinary pH, that is type 1. Rest all is low. You have to remember the causes and you have to remember the location. Another important thing about all of them, that all of these things causes normal anion gap metabolic acidosis. All these three types of RTA is a reason of normal anion gap metabolic acidosis, right? They all come under NAGMA, normal anion gap metabolic acidosis. Thank you.